A lot of my life I've been around different disciplines and different types of performance horses, and I've just gotten a really I have such an appreciation for what they do, and then I saw what a difference it could make for them. It just made me really, I was like, I would love to be that person that came out and made them feel better and yeah, help them be able to do their job better. And ideally, you want them to keep their head just like that, and full range is usually back to their hip. If they start to tip their nose, see, she gets pretty far without tipping her nose. When they start to tip their nose, they're trying to evade some area of restriction to kind of make. We can also pick up each of their legs. We'll start with the front and see what their range of motion is like in their front end. So we're going to lift the leg forward. Full range is if this line is parallel to the ground. So she's not bad. And then full range on your average horse, see how she kind of guards there and she pulls her leg forward? That's telling us something. So she gets to about here, which isn't too bad. Full range for your average horse is if you draw a line down from their flank. We'll go to a back leg. I also pay attention to when they hold their leg up like that, and it takes them a few minutes to let it down. It's kind of telling us that they're a bit stuck. Okay, and then once they relax the leg, you can bring it back. And you want to keep the leg in its track, its natural track of movement. So she's a little bit stiff, bringing the leg back. Just kind of pay attention to the way it feels. And then we'll bring it forward. She's really not too keen on bringing it forward. When you're bringing the leg forward, full range is up to here, basically to their front leg. And so you run your hand from back here, and you're looking for a reaction. It's a reflex, so we want a reflex. So see how she's kind of tucking her bum underneath her? And now the next step is we want her to duck. She kind of ducks that hip down. That's telling us that she has a nice reflex through her hip. I would be worried if she was a bit more reactive in one area in general. That tells me that she's having a bit more of a pain response. Or the other end of the spectrum is if there is no reaction. If you can't get anything, then your horse has likely had something going on for a bit longer, and they're having less of a pain response and they're just a bit more stuck. So then you can continue on. So she has a pretty nice reaction there. And we'll go down the back. And so right there, she has a very kind of dramatic pain response. It kind of changes from a normal reflex, and right in this area too. Then I do pay attention to that as well, that flinching. So she could have something going up in her shoulder a bit more. Guess I saw the difference that it made for so many horses. I just want to be able to make their job and their life as easy as possible. Oh, thanks, Cor.